So, over the past couple of months, I get a lot of questions how I shoot my photos. So I thought, why not to make a video about this topic? So stay tuned if you like to know how I shoot these kind of photos. So before we start, I just want to make clear that the camera really doesn't matter. No matter if you're shooting with a Ricoh, with an Olympus camera, a Canon, a Nikon, a Leica, it really doesn't matter, because everything I do, you can do with any camera. Also, if it is an older camera, for example, I have here, wait a second. I have here an old Canon S95 PowerShot, and even with this camera it is possible to make photos like I do, so there's no special camera needed. Okay, let's get started. So we are going through camera settings, we are going through the shooting, so how I shoot, especially my philosophy, and the editing is a big part of my photos, in camera and also out of camera. So we are going through these three topics, so let's go. Okay, so let's get right into the first topic, camera and settings. And first of all, I really like to shoot with compact fixed lens cameras because I really tend to overthink decisions, and with a compact fixed lens camera a lot of decisions are already made, and I have some more free space in my mind, in my brain, whatever you want to call it. So that's the reason why I really like to shoot with compact fixed lens cameras. And the second part is I always shoot in small JPEG files, and this has two reasons. Because first of all, I really think it is totally enough for this kind of photography I do. I really don't need the highest resolution. And on the other hand, it is also because of the decisions. When I only have the JPEG, there's no question if I should take the RAW or the JPEG file. And this removes also a decision. So, and the third part is I shoot in P mode, and this is because I really like to focus what's in front of me, what I am feeling when I take the photos, and also it removes a decision again because I don't have to think about shutter speed or aperture. And the P mode means also that I shoot in ISO auto from 100 to 6400. Because this also removes the decision, and the 6400 ISO is totally fine for me with this kind of photos I shoot. And on every camera I go into the menu, and on every camera I shoot the black and white preset, and to stay with the Ricoh I shoot in the high contrast black and white mode. That gives a really contrasty black and white look, but I like it. And also I go into the preset itself and choose a red filter. I think most of the cameras have also, if they have a black and white mode, they have also a red filter, and I choose this. And also I like to push the contrast even further with a high contrast black and white mode on the Ricoh. It is already a really contrasty mode, but I also push the contrast to the maximum. Yeah, and that's it for the settings on the camera. Let's get to the next point. Okay, so let's get right into the topic of how I shoot. And the first thing I want to mention is that I don't do any specific photo trips. I really just try to have a camera with me anytime, anywhere I go. And this is when the compact cameras comes to shine, because I can just grab this camera and don't have to worry about where I have to take it. Do I need a bag or something like this? And with the compact camera I can just put it in my pocket and can go. And yeah, I just try to have it with me everywhere. And the second thing is, I have one important rule, and this is if I found something interesting, or if I have a feeling that I should take a photo, then I will take the photo. So the first time I think I should take a photo, this already is enough to take the photo. Don't think too much about if the composition is right, or the timing is right, or the light is right. It really doesn't matter. Just when you think, okay, I should maybe take a photo, then take the photo, no matter what. So this is a little bit about my philosophy. And now I have some more how and where and under which condition I really like to take photos. And this is first of all at bad weather, something like heavy rain or in the snow. Then harsh light on the one hand and some low light on the other hand. And the next thing is shooting through dirty windows. And I really like leading lines and isolating a subject in my photograph. Okay, so let's get to the last part, and that is editing. So for the last half year, so for the first half year of 2026, I shoot nearly everything with the Ricoh GR3 and the already mentioned settings. So that means high contrast black and white preset, the red filter, and pushed the contrast to its maximum, and then added everything in the OM workspace with the Art 5.1 preset. And yeah, that gives exactly the look how I liked it the last 6 months. And before that I nearly shoot everything with the OM3 and just the Art 5.1 preset. So but when it comes to editing the photo in Lightroom, so for example you have an RAW file, I did the following things. And first of all I would convert the RAW file into a black and white monochrome file, and then I would push the contrast, push the whites and push the blacks as much as I needed. And sometimes to give it a more gritty look I would add some structure, some clarity and a lot of grain, and sometimes also a vignette. Yeah, and that's what I would do with a RAW file. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you could learn at least a little bit from it and you liked it. So if you do so, give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, auf Wiedersehen.